I've been posting 6 times a day on Instagram, and I'm going to review with you what's been working and what's not been working. So the first thing I've been doing is making a lot of these different types of memes, whether it's just a B-roll with something that's already gone viral with a lot of shares, I'm recreating it. So here's an example. I made it fit more of my niche audience, which is fitness coaches, and content that fitness coaches are going to want to share. So fitness coaches that has that one client and talks about how they're up and down of their goals and ideas. When I talk about posting 6 times a day on Instagram, because people go, wow, that's crazy, can't believe you're doing that. And yes, we're talking about feed posts, not talking about story. I have a lot of bodybuilding content that I'm putting on here as well, because bodybuilders are inside my space. A lot of bodybuilders are coaches, so I'm attracting ideal clients into the page. We're getting a lot of new coaches that are following us, which is who our ideal client is. So how can you create content that your audience wants to follow? I have the podcasts that are up. They don't do as well, and I don't think they do as well because it's a professional piece of content and it's not something that is more organic style. I've been doing more story time type of content where it is just ripping inside a certain setting, whether it is in the sauna or whether it is in the car. These are actually performing really well, and I'm noticing that emotional things inside the car are actually performing really well. Another thing that I learned this past week is that just because I put out a piece of content that gets views doesn't necessarily mean it's ideal client. So when I post about working hard, it is towards business owners, but not necessarily coaches, but that's okay. I would rate this as 6 out of 10. This piece of content is about hiking, and we love to go on hikes, me and my wife, but it's not really ideal client. I'm gonna rate this a 5. This piece of content says the same God that gave you the business idea will give you the clients, just do your part. This goes after one of my core pillars, which is faith, at the same time going after business owners. I'm gonna rate this an 8. Here's an example of a great post, but I had the wrong background, so it didn't really speak to the ideal client. It's talking about going to a family event and saying no to people that are asking you to eat, but yet I have this Switzerland video on here and it doesn't really align. It didn't do very well. So this week you're gonna see me talking a lot more about niche meme content, along with a lot of bodybuilding and then me prepping for the NPC North Americans, along with a lot more talking car videos and making sure that my podcast clips are punchy versus just talking.